Hello, my name is Gina Rai, and I'm the manager of Children's Services here at Valley Presbyterian Hospital. I've been at this hospital for more than 20 years, and most of my career has been spent in the neonatal intensive care unit. Today, I have been asked to speak to you about the implementation of a committee called the Patient Advisory Committee, specifically for the neonatal intensive care unit. I will be taking a few minutes of your time discussing the concept of the PAC, what it means, how to implement it, and the benefits of the PAC. I've created a small PowerPoint presentation, and I have handouts for each of you. Please follow along, and please feel free to answer or interrupt me and ask any questions that you may have. This is something that I would really seek your approval for, and I would like you to be involved in helping me create this. So what is the goal? Well, the goal for the PAC, or the Patient Advisory Committee, is to implement this committee for the NICU by September 1st, 2017 to increase patient satisfaction as measured by an increased overall satisfaction score equal to or greater than 90th percentile. I'm going to discuss the purpose of the PAC, how to implement it, and why it should be implemented. But before I do that, let's just take a look at this picture. So in this picture, it's a very special picture to me because, as I had mentioned, I've been in the neonatal intensive care unit for a very long time. And I've often gotten the privilege to work with a small premature baby, often ventilated for airway assistance and breathing. I get to take care of these, or I used to get to take care of these special babies, and I got to watch them grow, get healthier, and actually return to our hospital as little toddler adults being followed up in our high-risk infant clinic. You know, when a mom delivers a baby prematurely, she experiences a separation, and the baby's in the NICU for a prolonged period of time. This committee, or the concept of this committee, will allow our families a voice, will allow them to be engaged, and will allow us to really look at our practices. Are they family-centered? Are we always taking the patient's perspective when we're making decisions? Is what's good for the staff good for the families? So these are all questions that we have to ask ourselves as we create an environment of family-centered care. So why do this? Well, moms who deliver their babies prematurely, they require extra support. They need attention. They need specialized education to help them during their baby's hospitalization. When a baby is admitted to the NICU, families can experience additional stress. They could be scared. They could be anxious. They often lack the knowledge and support that they need, and the separation can really negatively impact the family. So the purpose would be to create this committee to actively engage our families to verbalize and participate in decisions that impact their baby's care. We want to gain the family's perspective of the care that they're receiving in our NICU. We want to overall increase satisfaction, but also improve delivery of care to our families. Let's take a look at the pictures on this slide over here. So here you have a healthy term baby. Now a mom's pregnant for 40 weeks. She comes to the hospital when she's in labor. She spends a couple of days with us. She delivers a beautiful, healthy term baby, and they both get to go home. Well, that's beautiful, and when it works well, it works well. But what happens when a baby is born prematurely or requires medical attention that the NICU offers? Well, we take care of babies in the NICU as young as 24 weeks gestation. So keep in mind, I had just described a baby who was 40 weeks gestation, and the picture in this slide is a picture of a baby that's about 24 weeks gestation. You can really get a feel for how small the baby is when you look at this father's hand in comparison to the baby's leg. It really starts to make people understand how small these babies are and how much time they spend in our NICUs, growing and thriving and learning to breathe on their own, eat on their own. And we need to create this environment that really fosters and includes the families so everybody can thrive. The benefits of creating a PAC, or a patient advisory committee, for the NICU would be that it has a positive impact on the vision and mission of Valley Presbyterian Hospital. We focus on family-centered care. Well, what does family-centered care mean? It means incorporating the entire family, not just the patient. So in the NICU, the baby may be our patient, but we need to really foster and incorporate the family in all the care of the baby. It has a positive impact on the perception of the quality of care that these families are receiving. And they also have the perception of the safe care that they're receiving the more involved they are.